What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Tony's Corner, a Great Girth segment. This is a special episode because we're going to review a trailer from a long time ago, something I have not done before, but I'm feeling nostalgic. I just saw this on YouTube. It is a trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990. Dude, I saw this movie probably closer to when I was 4 because the second one had came out and I had seen that first. My mom bought me the second one and I watched it. Then I saw the first one and it was just kind of weird. But as time has gone on, I figured out what was what. And I got to say, dude, these movies are a big part of my childhood. I think one of the biggest reasons I wanted to review this too is because if you really look at the comparison between this film and the rest of them, this is the darkest one, man. This is what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles should have been. This is what they were supposed to be. And I would argue that, I don't know if it's the best one. I guess it's the best one in terms of it's faithful to the comic books, and it's what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles should have been. Them becoming pussies for the toy market very much hurt them, in my opinion. But I'm just the idiot because they made a bunch of money. There's toys that kids play with, so what the fuck do I know, right? That being said, though, I think that, this one really is probably the most definitive one. I love the second one, though, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. I think it's the best one just in the sense that this is what the Turtles really were, dude. Back then, this was peak Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in my opinion, because this was when they were huge, man. They went off the charts. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was everywhere. It was huge, dude. Nobody had any fucking clue how big this was going to be. That's why I think Secret of the Ooze is so huge. However, it's a downfall. A lot of people hate it. They think that it's too cheesy. I mean, the IMDb rating says quite a bit. It's not good in comparison to the first one, of course, but I think it's so 90s, dude. You want to see a 90s movie? Watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. It is so 90s. Now, back to the talk of the OG. I wanted to review the trailer because I have never actually seen the trailer. Like I said, I was born in 92. This movie came out in 1990. I've just never seen the trailer. I've never seen any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film in theaters. Never had that pleasure. The third one sucks, and I think the rest of them are terrible as well. I really only like the first two. I don't even like the remakes. I don't really like TMNT either, the one that Kevin Smith did. It's okay. As a comic book nerd, it's cool, but yeah, I just figured, screw it. Let's look at the trailer for this one, man. This is going to be like stepping into a time capsule, 100%. Make sure you hide that crunchy sock because we're going back into your teenage room. Fortune Star. No idea who that is. Now I do.
You must never lapse. Our domain is the shadow.
Damn, even the trailer was pretty dark. Yeah, see, Casey the Bat, he was evil. No, I'm just kidding. He's a good guy, but he looked evil.
Without a trace.
Bro, pretty good costume design. Really good animatronics and shit. All practical.
Gosh, I do hope there's more of them.
I thought it was so cool how they did this, dude.
Is reminiscent of a secret band of ninja thieves.
Just what is going on out there?
I prefer April in the second one over this woman. Just being honest.
Now face the
Shredder.
The Shredder.
This is your
Cowabunga.
To look for a can opener.
Dude, some of the corny lines they would
What the
drop,
heck was that?
the best.
Look like sort of a big turtle.
Awesome!
Excellent. Where's the pizza at?
Dices, it slices, and yes.
Never misses.
Kids.
They always made pizza look good, dude.
Leonardo.
Gotcha.
Damn, I'm gonna have to get this now on 4K. That's awesome.
Donatello. Raphael.
I like the music in this trailer, dude.
I love being a turtle!
Hey, Raph, where are you going? Out to a movie. That okay with you? Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Basically, what this was a trailer for the new 4K release, and I'm excited for that. But regardless of whether it's the old trailer or not, it was pretty cool. I gotta say, I liked it. I liked the music in it. I like the way they amp it up. It gets me excited, dude. It makes me want to go back to my childhood and just watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles all over again. Tell me not, dude. If you've ever seen the second one, the best part is probably the end, dude, with Vanilla Ice when they break into that stupid concert and they're singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Ninja." My daughter loves that shit, dude. I got her into that because one thing that's cool about being a parent is I love to share with my kids the stuff I grew up with. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a big part of it. So much so, dude, that I'm not gonna lie. Like my youngest daughter, she loves them, but she likes a lot of the newer ones too. And I have a hard time getting into the new ones, dude. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just an old soul, but I love the old ones. I love the old movies. Like I said, the first two are awesome. Third one is just maybe I'll have to rewatch it. I've heard people reappraise it and say it's not bad, you know. But in my opinion, when you have to say something's like not that bad, it clearly means it's a little bit bad. And like that movie just sucked, dude. Like I can't remember if they got some of the OG actors or not. Like the turtle actors would change throughout the films. It was just weird how they did it. And then the whole, like, they would go back in time. It was like samurai times or something like that. It was an interesting concept, but the payoff was just it felt like a straight to home video release. I'm sure it got a movie, theatrical release, but that one felt like a straight to video release. Dude, it was bad. And then they made another one that was a straight to home video release. It was like was it PBS Kids? I can't remember, dude, but they introduced like a female turtle. That one it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem, or I really don't remember. There's so many different lines of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's your favorite? I'd have to say mine is definitely like the early 2000s, the one I grew up in with Nickelodeon. That was cool. Of course, the OG from the 80s is great. I haven't seen any of the newer shows or the newer movies. Like I said, Kevin Smith's TMNT wasn't bad. It's just like at the time, dude, I was expecting a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I hadn't seen one since the 90s. That was what the part that sucked. And like, I get it. These are hard to do because you really have to brand them as for kids. The problem is, though, is it becomes so corny that it's hard to take serious anymore. I think back then, because it hadn't been done, it was such a huge deal. Now, we've seen it so much. We understand the concept. We know how cheesy it is. It doesn't really get the love that it deserves. All I'm saying is this. Go watch the first two. Read the comics, dude. You'll see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a new light. And by the comics, I mean the OG comics, not any of the newer ones. Well, you can read the new ones if you like comic books, but I'm an old school guy. I like to look at the older stuff from before my time. I would honestly highly suggest that you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at least. If you don't want to watch the rest of them, at least watch that one. You don't have to watch Secret of the Ooze, but I think if you want to get a look inside what the 90s was truly like, that is the best starting place, in my opinion. That one and like maybe Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I don't know. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, have you ever seen this film? What'd you think of the trailer? Are you going to get the 4K release? I think I am, dude, because I got this bitch on VHS somewhere. It is time to own that 4K UHD, dude. I like that some movies they release in 4K are so fucking cool, but then some, dude, look so good that they look terrible. Do you get what I mean? Like, what's a good example of this? Before I go. Fuck. I was just watching a movie, too, with James Dean. This is the most popular one. Rebel Without a Cause. It looks awesome in 4K UHD, man. It looks pristine. It looks good. But then I watched another film from that time frame. Or no, it was a little bit later. It was like 70s. What one was it? It was Highway something. It was some like biker film. It looks god-awful with 4K UHD, dude. It looks like shit because it's so like pristine looking that some movies were just meant to look like they were from their time, if you get what I'm saying. So this looks cool. I hope it's not like bad. I am going to own it though. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Oh, and make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe. Hate to ask you guys for stuff, but since we moved to this new channel, we really got to drive attention here, if you know what I'm saying. Tell your mom, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend in the climate we're living in. Tell them all about Tony's Corner, a Great Girl segment. I am Tony, and I would like to say thank you. And remember, before we go, stay rad.